How the Yogic Vayus governs cities and spiritual awakening. Mastering the winds within to unlock subtle powers and stillness. What if your subtle body were powered by 5 sacred winds? Invisible streams of movement, guiding your breath, your thoughts, even your soul's ascent. The ancient yogis called them the Pancha Vayus, 5 movements of energy within you, each governing a sacred function of life, mind, and consciousness. And hidden within these inner winds are the siddhis, the latent powers of perception, levitation, healing, and liberation. In this sacred transmission, we'll explore how these 5 Vayus aren't just subtle anatomy, they are the keys to awakening the deepest spiritual abilities already sleeping inside your breath. 1. What are the Pancha Vayus? The word Vayu means wind or vital air, but in yoga, it refers to subtle flows of pranic intelligence within the body. These are not just metaphors. They are real energetic currents felt in deep meditation and pranayama. The Pancha Vayus, or 5 pranic winds, are 1. Prana Vayu, inward and upward moving energy. 2. Apana Vayu, downward and eliminating energy. 3. Samana Vayu, inward and balancing energy. 4. Udana Vayu, upward and spiritualizing energy. 5. Vyana Vayu, expansive and integrating energy. Each one governs not just the body, but a layer of your subtle experience. And when they are mastered, the siddhis arise naturally. 2. Prana Vayu, the energy of perception and light, location, heart and head, direction, inward and upward. Prana Vayu governs the breath, the senses, and the mind's focus. It is the wind of attention, the current that fuels all perception. When it is strong, the third eye opens, clairvoyance becomes possible, inner stillness becomes more accessible. Practice to awaken, gentle breath retention, kumbhaka, tritaka, candle gazing. Awareness at the brow center while inhaling healing. When Prana Vayu moves freely, your inner light turns on. 3. Apana Vayu, the wind of grounding and purification. Location, lower abdomen and pelvis. Direction, downward. Apana is the sacred downward force, governing elimination, release, and energetic grounding. If it is blocked, fear increases. You may feel stuck in lower emotions or physical density, but when Apana is purified, you gain steadiness, emotional waste is released, and the siddhi of Bhuta Siddhi, mastery over the elements, begins to arise. Practice to awaken, Mula Bandha, root lock, deep squatting asanas, extended exhalations while focusing on the base of the spine. Apana is the anchor that makes all higher siddhis safe and stable. 4. Samana Vayu, the fire of balance and absorption. Location, navel direction, inward toward the center. Samana governs digestion of food, thought, and even spiritual teachings. It balances opposing forces and prepares you for deep absorption. When Samana is strong, you experience deep inner clarity. Jnana siddhi, wisdom perception, may begin to emerge. Kundalini rises without imbalance. Practice to awaken, navel-focused breathing, Agnisara and Nali, simple stillness after meals. Samana is the sacred flame in your belly that prepares the soul to ascend. 5. Udana Vayu, the wind of ascension and voice. Location, throat, head, limbs direction, upward. Udana is the mystical wind that allows levitation, upward movement of consciousness, and clarity in speech. When Udana is mastered, you may experience Lagima Siddhi, the feeling of lightness or even rising. Speech becomes vibrationally potent, Vak Siddhi. Astral travel, out-of-body states, and higher visions are possible. Practice to awaken, Brahmari humming breath, Ujjayi victorious breath. Reciting mantras aloud with full presence. Udana is the wind that lifts the soul into the subtler dimensions. Vyana Vayu, the great integrator. Location, entire body. Direction, expansive and circulatory. Vyana governs circulation of prana. It is the network of light, the connective force between all systems. When Vyana is balanced, you feel one with the body. The siddhi of expanded awareness and even telepathy may begin to emerge. You become able to sit in long meditation without pain or effort. Practice to awaken, full body scans, yin yoga with breath coordination, mantra japa while walking or moving slowly. Vyana is the sacred wind of wholeness, the wind that binds the parts into one. 7. The Vayus and spiritual awakening. In truth, the siddhis are not powers you attain, but frequencies you align with. The Pancha Vayus are the sacred levers of that alignment. When they move freely, the chakras awaken, the nadis purify, the ego softens, and the body becomes a temple of perception. The Vayus are not just anatomy, they are the winds of transcendence. Final reflection. The rishis never sought siddhis for display. They aligned the winds of their body with the breath of the cosmos, until their being became so still, so light, so vast, that miracles were no longer miracles, just the natural state of a purified soul. The Vayus are the currents that carry you home. You don't control them. You bow to them. You breathe with them. You dissolve into their sacred motion, until there is no you left at all. If you've felt the presence of these winds within, trust it. Let each breath become a prayer to the inner movement of stillness. Subscribe for more sacred teachings, and if you feel called, I'll help you discover the personalized mantra or yogic rhythm that can unlock your subtle body. Breathe. Listen. The winds are already waiting.